Now, Saffron groups are up in arms over an evangelist visit to Bengaluru. The Vishva Hindu Parishad has now filed a complaint at the Foreigners Regional Registration Office, the FRRO in Bengaluru. The complaint has also requested seeking the intervention of the Ministry of External Affairs to monitor the visit of one individual. It is alleged that the Evangelist is in Bengaluru to attend a conference but is involved in conversion. The Bajrang Dal, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, they're both up in arms and have filed a complaint. The Bengaluru unit of the Bajrang Dal is also filing a police complaint. We get you more details.
The complaint that you have filed saying that this particular evangelist, Donna, she's coming here for conversions. On what basis are you going ahead and saying this?
She is coming here on conference visa. She has herself declared on her Twitter account, and the invitation of program says that it is to spread the message of God. So I'm amazed whether an Indian doesn't know what is the message of God. So she is coming here to cheat people, innocent people, in the name of God, to make money and to make conversions. And in a tweet, she says that 8,000 people will be harvested. The word harvested is indirectly it will be converted. So, and while she is here on conference visa, it is very clear according to rules of MEA and MHA. So she is not supposed to attend any religious activities in India. So she has misguided Indian consulate and Indian embassy. So she has violated the rules of visa. So it is very clear that she is here on an agenda to convert people, innocent people in India.
Based on the fact that you have raised this issue, we've also seen that she started deleting her tweets also. But is your information that has she arrived already, or has she cancelled all her visits?
She has already arrived. Donna has arrived, and Patrick has yet to be arrived. And she is very much scared to face the legal things. So if she was very much correct, or there was no agenda of conversion, she would have not deleted the tweets at all. So it is very clear now that she is here on a conversion. So she has deleted tweet, and now Bengaluru police has to act and deport her.
India Today's Rohini Swami now joins me for more on this story. Rohini, we're told there is some tension. Are the police looking into this? What is the FRRO doing?
Well, the police have decided that they're going to go ahead and advise the organizers not to hold the event. I did speak to them just a few minutes ago, and they said that they are going to be cancelling the event now. Now, there are two things here. One is the fact that has been raised by the VHP leader himself, Girish Bharadwaj, who talked about how the rules of the MEA says that the foreigners with any type of visa are not allowed to preach or propagate their religion in India, and they will not be issued a visa for this very reason. And this program, which is called the Power and Reality of the Kingdom, which was supposed to be held tomorrow in Bangalore, the allegation is it is about not only about evangelism, but is also alleged to be a part of conversion. And that is why, keeping that in mind, they have raised this issue. The police have taken cognizance of it, and we are also given to understand there will be protests tomorrow from the right-wing organizations in front of the location. We went and visited the place, and we have seen that there have been no any kind of preparations. That means clearly now, because of the kind of protests that have been seen and the complaint that has been filed, this program seems to have now stand cancelled.
Okay, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. For the moment, Rohini Swami, many thanks. I now want to shift focus to BJP's former Member of Parliament, Tarun Vijay, who's in the eye of a storm. Now, he was trying to deny that there is xenophobia in India. He was insisting there is no racial discrimination in India. Tarun Vijay said something that is now being described as a racist comment. Now, speaking as a panelist on a TV debate, Tarun Vijay denied that the attacks on people of African origin in India, in Greater Noida, had anything to do with racism. He went on to say, how can India be racist when we have entire South India? He said, and I quote, if we were racist, how could we live with South Indians? We have black people around us. Let's listen in to what he said and the reaction. Tarun Vijay, of course, took to Twitter. He's clarified his stance, saying it may have come out wrong, but that is not what he intended to say. But I want to cut across to India Today's Akshay Nath for more on the story. Akshay, you're standing with a group of people. How are they reacting to what he said on TV and then what he said on Twitter?
Well, it is seen that BJP MP Tarun Vijay's remark has not gone really well among many people in Chennai. And in fact, I have a large number of people who have joined me. So what do you think? Was Tarun Vijay's remark racist, or do you think it could be justified?
Mr. Vijay's remark, I don't think there is any racist remark in that, because he just told that there are people in India which are of different colors, which are following different caste and creed. All the things are there. So I can't find any derogatory remark again in that, because he just told the truth. People are like that only across, and he is just trying to explain what it is.
But while a few think there is no derogatory remark there, many others have something else to say. You were saying that it cannot be justified. He is a leader of a proper stature.
Definitely, because a leader of that stature, I think so. Now, probably if I'm going to say something wrong, I know immediately, then I'm going to correct myself immediately there. It's not only that after some people pointing out to it, I say, oh, no, I didn't mean that. Because I would have correctly, if I feel that you are not getting what exactly I want to say, I might repeat what I said. So I don't.
So do you also feel the same, that his apology is just not enough and what he said on air is not justified? Talking to an international medium like Al Jazeera, that too?
Yeah, surely, because our leaders should know what they are talking. After they cannot say something.
It looks more like a favor done to us. It looks like that.
It looks like a favor that is being done to us, and it is not acceptable for a person of that stature to go on an international medium and make such remarks, is what many of the South Indians, many of the Chennaiites feel here.
Let me now take you to Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian Army, the Jammu and Kashmir Police and the Central Reserve Police Force engaged in saving people. The Indian Air Force also came forward, especially in the Poonch area, where suddenly rivers were in spate. Now, fortunately, flood waters are now receding, but the situation still remains very tense. Of course, in the Batalik, Kargil, Kaksar sector, there has been an avalanche. We've had some military casualties, but the armed forces are rescuing people first.
India's braves diving into rescue operations as the Kashmir Valley was hit by the fury of more flash floods.
A lot of people have been remembering 2014 and and the way the water from River Jhelum had spilled over into the civilian areas, and that's why a lot of panic was created.
What began with heavy rainfall quickly snowballed into floodwaters over 20 feet high, leveling trees, crushing vehicles, leaving people stranded. Brave soldiers of the Indian Army jumped to the rescue of the trapped citizens, risking their lives, putting India first.
वो हमारे को इतनी डर थी कि हम रात को होशियार ही रहे.
Saved dozens of lives. Troops even helping to divert an ambulance stuck on the Srinagar-Bandipora highway that was ferrying a pregnant woman, ensuring it avoided the route blocked due to a landslide and delivering the woman safely. The situation has improved, the flood warning withdrawn, and life in the valley is slowly crawling back to normal.
We have seen since 2014, when there is a heavy rainfall, it directly and quickly converts into floods. That is why the people and authorities in Kashmir Valley are worried. But so far, the better news is that weather is going to improve from tomorrow, and that is a big relief for people as well as for authorities.
With Shujaul Haq and Ashraf Wani in Srinagar and Ashwini Kumar in Jammu, Bureau Report, India Today.
The good news story also is that there was absolutely no stone pelting after the Friday prayers, no Islamic State flags, no Pakistani flags. That was also because it was raining heavily. Also, now flood waters are receding, so the situation will come back to normal. But will it lead to a new warmth in the relationship remains to be seen. I now want to shift focus to Bangladesh's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's visit to India. She's here on a 4-day visit. Now, counter-terror operations, very important in this visit. $400 million worth of defense deals are on top of this agenda. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he broke protocol. He set a new precedent. He went to the airport to receive her. He's done this only twice in the past, once for US President Barack Obama and one for the UAE head of state. And this shows how warm India-Bangladesh relations are.
In a departure from VVIP protocol on Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi went straight to the airport himself to welcome Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. This is an attempt to drive home the message about the importance Delhi attaches to its relations with her first in 7 years. But the signs of warm ties were there for all to see. Top diplomats and officials from Bangladesh tried to take selfies with Prime Minister Modi. Bangladesh has cracked down hard on India-centric terror and has taken several steps to plug the gaps in the fake Indian currency note racket from Pakistan. Bangladesh is, however, concerned about terrorists having taken refuge in Bengal and Tripura.
There are Jamaat leaders who are not saying it openly, but, through whispers they are spreading the word around that, Sheikh Hasina is going to barter away Bangladesh's national interests by visiting Delhi. In fact, they were saying that India wants a defence pact with Bangladesh, which is not the case at all.
But apart from optics, there is, however, some disappointment that the crucial Teesta Accord is still work in progress, with both New Delhi and Dhaka hoping Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will soon be on board. Didi will be attending the inauguration of the train and bus service between India and Bangladesh. India is extending a $500 million line of credit to Bangladesh to buy defence equipment. There are several MOUs to be inked, including cargo, passenger and cruise ship movements between the two countries.
What is very much on the cards is that there will be a kind of an MOU or an agreement on defence cooperation, holding joint exercises, Bangladesh buying defence equipment, disaster relief management equipment, and sending their personnel, officers and men for training in India.
India is attempting to corner China's checkbook diplomacy in the region, but with Bangladesh going to the polls in 2018, Sheikh Hasina will require more than just optics to keep her detractors at bay, and Prime Minister Modi is trying to ensure the relationship is a win-win for both. Bureau Report, India Today.
Bangladesh has cracked down on India-centric terror. Bangladesh has kept their side of the promise. Now it's for India to deliver on the Teesta Accord and keep India's side of the promise. We will track that story. That is all I have time for you on India First. Many thanks for watching.